Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. DA.
Thanks very much. Now,
that's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story. We thank you for giving it to us. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Anthony out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Glover in at the point. And for Orlando, filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Barber is out there with Banchero. And it's Anthony in at the point. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Here's Anthony. It's deflected. They get it back. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Takes it inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, you guys think about the Orlando Magic. It's been a franchise that hasn't been able to get any kind of footing in the right direction. This all transpired after Dwight Howard left. They've had a number of high draft picks. We've got to see what happens from here.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Magic, Doris, have accumulated a lot of losses, too, over the years. And you feel it taking a toll, I think, on their confidence. Do you?
I do, Kevin, because this is a team with a lot of young players. And when losing is all you know, it's a challenge. You're trying desperately to establish culture and winning habits. And you need to start being competitive again. It can be a perpetuating cycle that they've got to break out of.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Anthony, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Here's Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Anthony right side. Over Banchero. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Here's Barber. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Yep, that one goes. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony kicks to Wagner. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. From 17 feet out. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. A 3 ball. And that one's good. Glover. Glover's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Suggs in the corner. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Glover, covered by Anthony. Bay passes to Glover. And they'll get another chance. Inside. Stewart trying to get open. And he banks in the layup. And it's 7 points for Flash.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Driving to the basket. Back to Bay. Here's Glover. He has 7. Cunningham kicks to Bay. Cunningham passes to Glover. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cunningham. Over Suggs. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Suggs passes to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Glover the pass to Cunningham. Here's Glover. To the paint. Here's Anthony. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Glover the pass to Cunningham. Bay with it. Here's Glover. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Glover, covered by Anthony. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Suggs. Pass to Barber. Bay against Wagner. To the left side wing. Here's Barber. No good from outside. Detroit leading by 13. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Barber. King comes in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Detroit. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Floats one up. Bay pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's deflected.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Here's Carter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Glover, guarded by Fultz. And yes, it's good. 11 points for Flash.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Woke loose. The pass to Bay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 15. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Max Strus is checked in for Orlando. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Here are the Magic now. Down by 15. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to King. Three-pointer.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Ivy passes to Duren. Lays it up off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Magic trail by 17. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Pass to Strus. Lets it go with a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pistons leading by 14. Here's Glover. He's got 13. Hits Prince on the wing. Pass to Glover. 5 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Magic have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Flash. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Detroit timeout. Time for the 4:07.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Barber's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Max Strus. Jalen Suggs is checked in for King. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Anthony comes in for Bagley. Bays checked in for Taurean Prince. And Flash is subbed in for Cunningham. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Barber in at the 5 down low. That's his out there for Orlando. Wagner passes to Suggs. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pistons passing it around. Out to the right wing. Back to Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's Ivy, and the pass to Glover. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Anthony's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They get it again. Passes it to Glover. Shoots the three. And no good that time. And Anthony here for the Orlando Magic. Deep two from Wagner. Rebound, Detroit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Challenging stretch here for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner. They get a hand on it and stolen by Ivy. Glover the pass to Ivy. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. Suggs with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Banchero. Anthony on the wing. Just 3 to shoot.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Here's Glover. He's got 17 and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal streak.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Wagner. Kicks to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Plenty of space. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's good. 2 points. 19 points for Flash.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Here's Barber. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Right wing. Now, here's Ivy. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Out to the right wing. Bay passes to Glover. Dishes to Ivy. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Glover.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You have to like what we're seeing from Flash.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they had no answer.
Here they come.
And Orlando making a change here. On the is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Magic, Mo Bamba.
Pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Offline with his 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
For Detroit, they have been on target from the free throw. Line, they're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Poked away. Pass to Suggs. Now, Bamba, guarded by Stewart. Down low. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Suggs has got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Here's Glover, covered by Anthony. Pass to Glover. To the inside. Ivy. That one falls. Ivy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy
He plays with no fear in there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony down low. He's defended by Bay. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. King comes in for Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. And then for Detroit, Duren comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Marvin Bagley in for Anthony. Here's Okiki. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Bagley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous play. Maker.
And there's the pass to Okiki. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. King outside.
2 minutes.
He kicks to Banchero.
2 minutes.
Here's Fultz. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And slam dunk by Ivy.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
This. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Okiki. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fultz, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Glover the pass to Bagley. Over Fultz. Again, the Pistons score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
King outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Wamba kicks to Banchero. King left side. Passes to Fultz. They could use a bucket. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. He's checked in for Banchero. And then for Detroit, Taurean Prince comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Cunningham in for Ivy. And, well, Detroit shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Cunningham outside. Pass to Glover. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one drops. Duren's got his second basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flash. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Max Strus is checked in for the Magic.
Max Strus.
Now Fultz. 8 points for him. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires from 18. Duren pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays.
And so is Detroit, enjoying the kind of... gigantic lead you almost never see from the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what...
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you...
Fans, your Magic Youth Dance.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double off.
Flash is checked in for Detroit. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Anthony, and it's Glover in at the point guard. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. From deep, drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
Cunningham for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Banchero with the ball. Anthony on him. And they pick up 2.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Cunningham passes to Glover. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Anthony, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Cunningham passes to Glover. Cunningham against Anthony. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Now the pass to Glover from deep 3-point range.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Anthony, the pass to Barton. Here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark. Detroit has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watch his film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Now here's Bay. D right on him. Glover the pass to Carmelo. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Wagner against Bay. Passes it to Banchero. There's Wagner with the 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Anthony right side. Down low. Pass to Glover. Anthony up on top. Fires. High post. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's Glover, covered by Anthony.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Kicks to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Anthony. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Fultz gets it to go.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
There's the pass to Glover. To the middle, stolen by Carter. Fultz the pass to King. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
5th personal foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
For the Pistons, Taurean Prince. And Detroit has possession. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Barber in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Stewart. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Passes it to Barber. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. From deep. And it's Glover missing.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
First free throw is good. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Substitution on the court.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kept alive. Stewart. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And the Pistons making a change here. Winslow's checked in. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Glover. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Anthony left side. And it's Banchero top the key. Pass to Wagner. From the arc. Another miss by Orlando.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Banchero. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Barber. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And it's Glover missing. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. There's the dish to Suggs. Detroit with the rebound. Anthony's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Glover. Inside. Stewart. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wagner passes to Barber. Shoots from the right block. Bucket is good. Barber's got 4 this quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Glover the pass to Carmelo. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Wagner outside. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Shot on the wing. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Anthony. That's tipped. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 30.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Pass to Glover. Anthony on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Glover the pass to Cunningham. From deep three-point range, Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barber, and that one is stuffed right through.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Outside Anthony. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Can't hit that one.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Banchero dishes to Anthony. Are you looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Here's Glover, covered by Anthony. Glover the pass to Winslow. Here's Glover. Cunningham for 3. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Wagner with it. Here's Barber. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Taken away by Anthony. Out to the wing. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Wagner against Prince. Wagner kicks to Fultz. The pass to Strus. Let's go. Cunningham with some nice D.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Anthony, and another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flash. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the